They gonna love me for my ambition.
Woo! We are back. Cap. Episode 63. Episode 63. I always be forgetting now. When we got into the 60s, I'd be like, oh, what's going on with the numbers? But we're back. Club Ambition Podcast is back in this bitch. I go by Sound, your weekly host, and we have half of the Chubb Corner in store, in building, in fucking position, ready to go.
That's all y'all need.
Holding it down.
Fucking dying. I'm so tired.
Man, recording at a later time than usual, but we're in this bitch for you guys every week. Shout out to Mindset. I believe he's in DR, right? He's in DR.
Oh, yeah.
He's in DR right now,
Yeah.
sipping a cocoa, living the best life in DR with his entire family. And I think he's going to perform. He says there's like a special pop-up private concert out there in DR. So he's living life, man.
He's a local bachatero out there.
Local bachatero now. You know what I'm saying? Rapper turned bachatero. You know, we all find different passions. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
But we're back again, man. Yeah, what happened? Anything interesting happened this weekend? Locally or anything?
I don't know about locally, but worldwide it did.
Oh, 100% the World Cup.
It did.
Right? Yeah, let's get into that because I feel like nothing else really up to start really matters.
Argentina won, baby.
Yeah, we
the craziest fucking game I've seen in my fucking life.
What was our predictions?
Had me sweating bricks. I said that Argentina and France was gonna go. You wanted Portugal.
Yeah.
Because you wanted Ronaldo and
Messi, and that didn't happen. But then we did get an incredible match up. World Cup review. For those who don't know about soccer much, man, you definitely missed out on one. Regardless, I would recommend it if you're into sports at all. They're saying it's the best World Cup final ever.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched them all at all.
That shit.
I probably have seen like the last two.
It was better than last year's.
Or last times. What, 4 years ago, right? 2018?
Oh, yeah. 2018.
2018's when France won.
It was better than 2018's.
It was like a movie.
2014 was fire.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Germany won, I think. Or who was it? I don't even fucking know. But this World Cup was so fucking crazy. It was so crazy. It had me fucking heated. It had me in tears. It had me fucking sweating. Y'all know what it is, right? That not only I thought the game was supposed to start at 9, didn't start till 10, right? It was on a Sunday. I work on Sundays. I go in at 12 o'clock, right? I'm sitting on my chair. I'm watching this shit, you know. I'm doing the little Fox Sports little 1 hour preview shit. Once it ends, I gotta reset it and struggling, right? I got no cable. Right, we up 2. We up 2.
Yep, 2-0.
You know, and for the people, you know, arguing this and that, I'll give y'all this. The first penalty, the one that Argentina, me myself, I wouldn't consider a penalty, but guess what? It's my fucking team. I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna take it. Fuck it. Right? Then second goal goes, right? 10 minutes left on the fucking clock, right? Who's this motherfucker? Why am I forgetting the name of the fucking of the player?
Who? The star?
No. The player, the one that caused France to get a fucking penalty. You motherfucker. I forgot your name. I don't know why. I'm blanking out right now because you had me so fucking tight. 10 minutes on the fucking clock, right? 10 fucking minutes. You're fighting with a fucking France player to get the fucking ball.
Oh, man.
Kick the fucking ball out, right? Kick it out. No, you go and give them a fucking penalty. You give them the fucking penalty, and guess what? The moment someone scores in Argentina, they just fall apart. The defense, straight shambles. Mm-hmm. The first half, bro, Argentina had that fucking game in a fucking chokehold, bro. And then they scored. Defense fucking trash. And then Mbappe fucking ties it in like 2 minutes after that.
Yep.
So now what? We go to extra time. Fucking Messi scores the third fucking goal. We're like, oh shit, Messi's gonna fucking end this and that, blah, 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 blah. But again, they're in fucking shambles. They're playing worse now. Guess what? They fucking tie up again.
Mbappe.
Now we're in fucking penalties.
Fucking hat trick.
Sweating fucking bricks. But guess what? We pulled fucking through and we fucking won.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was so fucking crazy, bro.
It went down to the wire.
The Spanish announcer from Argentina fucking
crying.
screaming "go" and crying. That shit had me. Oh man,
Yeah,
shorty showing
yeah.
titties and shit. Fucking.
See, I didn't see that part. I seen everything except that part. Now I gotta go watch that.
The goalie fucking the golden glove.
Oh, my guy's crazy. It wasn't Martinez, Emilio.
Yeah,
That guy always is very crazy and very
Listen, man,
eccentric.
You might go to jail.
Yeah.
That shit was crazy, man. That shit was crazy. And let's give it up, for Messi, the fucking GOAT.
The greatest soccer player
fucking
to
GOAT.
ever breathe air.
And let's give it up for his wife because she's been there since they were like 9. She's been there since they were like 9.
Listen, but she might pull a Giselle like how happened to Tom Brady. You never know.
Nah. Come on. How you gonna leave Messi? Messi's a GOAT, bro.
No, Messi. People always talk about Messi in Argentina like a family figure, role model, icon.
Hell yeah. He doesn't even fuck with Salt Bay.
Yeah, doesn't do drugs, doesn't fuck with Salt Bay.
Nah, come on, bro. He ain't with the bullshit, man.
But we saw that. So like, before we get into Salt Bay, the situation with Messi, that freaking World Cup was amazing. Classic. One of the most historic sporting events I've ever seen in my fucking life. I was just speechless watching it. The highlights are insane. It's one of those classic things that you're gonna rewatch again. Yeah. And then you got the other side still getting a W, but with Mbappe with the historic hat trick, becoming a historic player, younger than us. He's 23 years old, making history. And he had to take he was at the stand at the end of the day with the trophy. I get he got a golden boot.
No golden ball.
Golden ball.
Yeah.
With and it was like a boot award, the award trophy was I think it was the boot because I had the soccer shoe and the trophy.
It was the boot.
Yeah, because I think it was for defense or something like that. I forgot what it is specifically. I don't know too much about soccer.
Bro, listen. Once they fucking won and shit, I just started running around my job. Then I had this motherfucker come in. Talking about
it was rigged.
It was rigged. Motherfucker was getting me heated.
People always say that shit.
I was getting tight. And the thing that pissed me off the most is that he was going for Argentina the whole time. But you still talking shit.
He's a non-believer in his own.
I don't fucking get it.
His own pick.
And then the second motherfucker that comes in had me so fucking tight. I said, bro, you keep talking, I'm going to charge you double. I said, bro, get out of here. I was like, get out of here. And he just kept laughing. I'm like, bro, I'm dead ass. I'm like, get the fuck out of here, bro. You're
Listen, man, that shit was his history, man. It was insane. Like
that game was fucking crazy, man.
And then I didn't even know that they do that you can, the other team can still win a trophy, because in other sports usually it's not that way. They never give the MVP or anything to any opposing team. If you win, the winning team gets all the awards. This time you saw everyone with trophies. It was Messi, the goalie, and then you see Mbappe on the corner with a frown, everyone else smiling, and Mbappe just like serious, like, okay, I guess I have to win this, fuck, because this field has to suck. He was like crying, like, bro, that shit was the thing that they play for in their entire career is that moment that happens once every 4 years.
But he can calm the fuck down. He won last time.
Yeah, that's what people were saying. To come, you won last time. You gotta let Messi win.
All right.
That is true. He did win last time.
He won last time.
That's why it would have made it more epic. If he won again, that would have been woo.
You're 23. You got a few more.
Bro, he has, what is it, like 10 years at least? No, how old is Messi?
35.
Yeah, so Mbappe has at least 10 years, so he has at least 2 more.
You have, let me see.
Maybe 3.
You have 3 more World Cups.
3 more. If he does 12 more years of his career, he technically has 3 more.
3 more World Cups.
That's going to be insane, man. So shout out to Mbappe. But aside from that, and before we get to the Salt Bay, let me just break down some quick facts then about the World Cup. So the FIFA World Cup 2022 obviously happened over the weekend. The final game, Argentina won. But aside from that, there was facts that a lot of people don't know. So Qatar, where they had it in, the Emiratis, Qatar, they spent $220 billion in 12 years to set up the World Cup. So for 12 years, they've been setting this up, and they spent $220 billion. Yeah. And there's some alleged corruption that happened all along that. Like, people died literally building the stadium for the World Cup in Qatar. But let's not get too much into that because I don't want the video to get blocked. But aside from that, FIFA made $7.5 billion worth in commercial deals with people to sign for commercials. We've heard people sign like $2 million for like a Super Bowl commercial real quick. They made in money just for commercials for TV ads alone $7.5 billion. And the average viewers overall for the World Cup across all games, they're saying it's going to be estimated between 5 to 6 billion views. So this is literally the biggest sporting event of all time. There's nothing really touching it.
I hate motherfuckers that be talking shit about soccer and shit, bro.
Dana White said that soccer is a talentless sport and you don't need any talent to play soccer. It's just kicking balls around.
Yeah, I want to see Dana White play.
Dana White is such an idiot. People keep killing for that. I want
to see him play.
A grand total of $72 million was up for grabs for whoever was going to win or make it to the World Cup final. And that meant that $42 million went to the winner. So Argentina got $42 million extra bonus. They spread it amongst the team.
Yeah.
And then the runner-up, which was France, got $30 million to spread amongst the team. Bro, these are crazy numbers because we get bonuses. We saw the World Series, MLB got the bonuses. It was nowhere near these numbers. And for those who don't know, the next World Cup in 4 years, 2026, is going to be in America, Canada, and Mexico. But we're definitely going to the America one because it's going to be down the street damn near 30 minutes from here. It's going to be in a Gillette Stadium, Boston.
Bro, I need to go, bro.
But traffic on I-95?
Sneak in.
Oh my God, it's going to be crazy.
Something got to happen.
Bro, think about that because people are going to come to work, to see the game, and to just be in the atmosphere.
I just pray to God that good games come to us.
I know, right? That's another thing too, because we could get some sucky games, but we'll still go. I feel like we'll still go.
Oh, I'm still fucking.
And to be honest, I want to reach out. That's why I need to reach out the right time. But I know that they do it. They could probably give us some press passes, media passes to cover the World Cup. That'll be dope. They might as well. We're the biggest coverage out here in Rhode Island, and they're not in Rhode Island, but it's gonna be near Rhode Island. They'll probably respond. We'll see.
I'm going regardless. I'm going.
That'll be dope as fuck. Imagine they actually give full. Because the thing with Qatar was so strict, so you saw a lot of real rules and regulations.
But it was the safest World Cup.
Oh yeah, they had to because no one was drinking. You couldn't. There were
previous World Cups have been
crazy. A lot of streakers. A lot of wild shit happening. Right.
Violent, bro. A lot of bodies.
But aside from that, when it comes to this World Cup, this gentleman right here has gone viral for becoming one of the most cringe celebrity social media stars of all time. And one of the most controversial ones, Salt Bae. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Nusrat? No disrespect to his culture, his country. I just don't know how to pronounce his name, right? So here's a collection of Salt Bae trying to get clout, take photos with players. Before we get to the Messi situation, this was him posting multiple reels with the World Cup itself, the trophy. I don't know why he was permitted to hold this or touch this. This is crazy. How
is he there?
Bro, why is he there? Like, okay, he's a celebrity.
Money did this motherfucker drop,
bro, Elon was there. You don't see Elon taking photos with players or taking photos with the cup. This is crazy.
Elon pulled up like he was just chilling at his crib, bro.
Bro, but let's watch this shit. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Look at this. Bro, this is so crazy. Look at, he took the cup out of the player's son's hand. Salt Bae grabbed the cup out of the player's son's hand just to hold a trophy in the air. How? What the hell? And people are just like letting this happen? Bro,
I bet you none of them niggas know who the fuck
they don't know him. They don't know who he is.
Yeah,
and if they do, it's like they want a quick photo. But look, he keeps grabbing the trophy, mad cringe.
Yeah,
trying to put salt on the trophy. Bro,
doing some voodoo shit.
He's trying so hard. It's so awkward, man. And if you look on his Instagram, each one of these reels and his TikToks, bro, they have like 40 million views each one of these videos. So it's like he knew what he's doing.
100%.
Because obviously World Cup, he's there with the players. Mm-hmm. Me personally, I don't know none of these players that he just hugged by first name basis at all. I saw them, but I don't know their numbers. I don't know them. They're huge though.
That one's Di Maria.
Oh, Di Maria. Okay, I know he's one of the legendary ones. Yeah. But they're definitely huge. Don't get me wrong. So him doing that is like he knows what he's doing. But then let's scroll down. This is on Twitter.
Bro, have you seen how much the fucking Messi jerseys are going for?
What they going for? They're reselling?
Yeah, for over fucking $500.
Oh no, that's why I'm gonna buy a fake one from the flea market. I'm gonna just wear my fake one, cause that is crazy.
I tried to fucking cop one. And
I should have bought a bunch to resell.
only extra small was available.
They probably sold out then from Nike.
Yeah, they're sold out.
That's what happened.
They're sold out. You can't get them.
Wow.
Sold out. I tried to get one for myself and I couldn't get it.
Cause retail is probably like 200.
Before the game and shit like that.
Probably during the World Cup.
Like, yeah.
So this is the video that's gone viral with Messi himself and Salt Bae. Look at how weird and awkward this is. Salt Bae thinks that he has the most clout in the world and that he matters more than Messi's family. They're saying that he was reaching over to hug his family, Messi, when Salt Bae did this. Look how awkward this is. So here we are. Hey, Messi, hey. What's up, man? What's up, man? Oh, that's okay. What's up, man? Hey, Messi, let me grab your arm, though. No, get over here, man. Come on, Messi.
Oh, my
Bro,
God.
stop tugging and pulling this guy. Leave him alone. He just won the World Cup.
I didn't see that one.
Bro, and then there's another one. If they put it, we got to find
Where
it.
he like gives him his hand or some shit, but he's just trying to get it over with.
I think it's the same thing, but different angle. Oh, they're saying it's the Kevin Hart. Oh, remember that video of Kevin Hart when he was trying to say, but he was being funny with that. I think it was with Tom Brady. Oh, no, it was one of the Eagles. But that's different, though. Because Kevin Hart, I feel like it was accidental. The thing with this, though, with Salt Bae, is that he knows Messi. They know each other. They met, but that was one time. So no one's saying that he's like, doesn't know him. If you look at it, he nodded. Like, oh, what's up? And if you look at, let me find Salt Bae's Instagram. Salt Bae posted, they did take a photo. But even in the photo, bro, look at
Messi's
look at Messi's face.
Messi's a celebrity. He's gonna take a picture with whomever,
No, Messi's a good person. That's the thing. But look at his face, bro. He's like, okay. He's telling him where to look. Messi's not even looking in the direction that Salt Bae made him point. He's like, I don't know what. Okay, this one. Okay. Quick. Very, very awkward. But then again, let's look at the likes on this bitch. Do you see likes? How can I see the likes on almost 2 million likes? So it's like it works for that aspect. But bro, the fact that he got to take photos with this cup and get these clothes. Look at, oh, watch. I'm going to show this one more. See, so they know him. They're doing a little salt thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's grabbing the medals. Taking photos. Look at this. The nerve. Why are you biting the player's medal with your mouth?
The fuck is going on, bro?
What is going on here? Like, he must have been gotten like horny. Like, this must be, if this is not his dream, living it out in real life, then it's proof of it just being for clout, like social media clout, because it works with social media clout.
Yeah.
But if he's actually hopefully a genuine fan, he knows them all by heart, he watched soccer growing up, this will make sense. But even if I'm a genuine fan, I wouldn't do all this shit like this.
Yeah.
I'll be too emotional to do this shit.
Yeah.
Bro, he's biting this like it's chocolate.
Yeah.
It's not chocolate. But they're nice people, so like, hey, Salt Bae. So they're letting it rock. But it's like, bro, all up on the damn medals, trophies, look at. He's a goalie. He's like, hey, I'm here. I really think, though, what's going on with him, I think he has like a team, a social media team, someone around him that is telling him to do this shit. Because I hope it's not just him, nigga, like saying like, I want to do all this shit. I'm going to take a photo. I don't think it's weird. I don't think that, because he's not known for this. He's known for being Salt Bae.
Yeah, but
and he has restaurants.
Even when he does that shit, shit's mad awkward, though. He be like trying to feed you and shit.
Oh, no, he takes the bone out the steak, but then the whole time the bone been out the steak, he took the bone out the steak in the back. He's making you guys believe it. He's taking, fall off the bone. That shit, the bone been out. He put the bone back in.
Waxing you motherfuckers for nothing.
Bro, he got the 1K steak? I think it is, a gold steak.
Waxing.
The hell out of here with that shit. But I'm trying to let me try to find this. It's another angle of the Salt Bae interaction with Messi. Man, people were just like, oh, this is when Messi met him. Look at that. You know, Messi had a hell of a time. It was a good time. But it doesn't justify all this awkwardness, extra tension. Let's see if they got the Salt Bae. If you're listening, I recommend watching on YouTube because this This has become some of the most viral clips online. Oh, right here. This is another angle.
Yeah, that's the one that I saw.
So this was the angle I believe that he posted. So this is Salt Bae. Salt Bae is aware that he's cringe because he posted this, then he deleted this. This was a reel. Then he posted on his story, and then he deleted it. Look at this shit. Can I fucking zoom in? I think I could zoom in here, like this. Look at this shit.
The audio, though. The audio.
Yeah, let me mute it.
It's tweaked.
Okay, look at this. Bro, aggressive as hell. And then Messi like doesn't even Messi like bro, what are those people that they study a body language? You can break that down easily. He doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be there with you, Salt Bae. Okay, huh? Okay. Okay. He's like, okay, get the fuck off me now. Get the fuck off me. Bro, this is so crazy. What does this person say? This selfie request with the famous person has to be the saddest expression of late stage capitalists grifting. He's not a Pokemon Go. He's a professional footballer in the middle of doing his job. I guess this is what happens when you allow a meme to become a real boy. Salt Bae took this video down, and you can only find it behind the scenes here. Bro, Salt Bae, I get it. You know, a lot of people do things for clout, etc. I would recommend leaving Messi alone. I want to hear Messi's interview, whoever interviews him first, talking about everything, but especially that situation. Like, oh, what happened with Salt Bae? You could, blah, 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 blah. Or maybe don't mention it. Don't give him more clout.
No.
Right?
They're not going to talk about that.
Don't talk about it, actually, because we want to give him even more clout. But speaking of memes, let's jump to this actual topic. Drake has officially reacted to the 21 "Can you do something for me?" memes in an interview he did before he started his betting on stake. He's sponsored by Stake. For those who don't know, there's allegedly around a $10 million deal with Drake, $10 to $20 million. Probably more than that. It's probably $100 million. No, I think it is a $100 million deal. My bad. Correction. I forgot to add a O to the end of that deal. I think it's like a $100 million deal. And every time he bets money, he's using their money. So like, I think he bet Argentina to win $1 million and he would win like 2.8 million. That was most likely their money, but he won it. But then I think he broke. No, he still won $1 million overall because he bet for Mbappe to score again. I think like a fourth goal, something like that, during the game, like a live bet, and then it didn't happen. So he lost that $1 million. So technically, he only won 1.8. But hey, we won 0. So I think he's okay, right?
But listen, this is how much you know that Messi is the GOAT.
Bro.
It took Messi to break Drake's curse.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, the Drake curse is broken.
Messi's a GOAT, bro.
The Drake curse is broken. That is very true.
That's it.
That's very true. There's nothing else.
No. Messi's a fucking animal, bro.
Listen. Now let's watch it. Let me see. Turn it up a little bit. That way I can hear it a little bit. Because I want to make sure I get the part right. I know it was around the 9-minute mark.
Can you hear it?
Oh, she's well, she was like,
okay, yep.
everyone's always making fun of you. I wouldn't be.
Yeah, so this is Drake talking about the memes and becoming a meme and everything. He said a girl was talking to him about it recently. Of course a girl was. He's around so many of them.
It was loud and she was drunk, but she was like, how does it feel that everyone's always making fun of you? I wouldn't be able to take it. Well, she was like talking about memes because Rich Flex was on, the song off her loss. She's like, how does it feel? And I was just like, you know what? I understand, like, after all these years that I feel like I have a polarizing presence. I'm almost a character in people's movies, and therefore there's a running dialogue.
Yeah.
There's jokes. You know, you're either the villain to some people or a hero to some people. It is what it is. It just comes with the territory.
But it's also like the greatest like star, like the greatest target, isn't it like that?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean,
that's kind of what I mean. It's like, you know, as you grow in success, you also grow in split opinion, and you grow in all different ways. But ultimately, I've just found a way. I've always been able to laugh at myself. I've always been able to but I really do feel now that I like mentally am able to separate the two. So I just want to stay in that zone. That's kind of my resolution. I feel really good right now.
All right.
So.
There we have it. So that's his response. He sees the memes. He's just laughing at them. He's not taking them personally. And at this point, he can't. He's Drake. Like he said, when you reach that certain level of fame, you're going to be made fun of. And he does make fun of himself in music videos, SNL. Whenever he gets the time to, he makes fun of himself. I saw recently he bought like a necklace with 42 diamonds, and they were saying there's like 42 engagement ring diamonds for like 42 girls that he allegedly proposed to or wanted to propose to.
Yeah.
Even if that's true, it probably was just him memeing himself. Like, this is how I'm gonna meme myself. I'm gonna buy myself jewelry that's probably worth $10 million.
Yeah.
Rich as fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that meme is funny as fuck. Let's not 21. Do your thing, 21. Do your thing. But at the same time, who is the money going into whose pocket? It's to him because the streams are going up. That made that song number one. I think it was the first song on the album, the intro, right? So that makes it number one regardless. But then the memes and stuff on TikTok have made it the most popular song on the album. Mm-hmm. But it's hard. We heard it in the club. It is a hard song in public any point. It's a great song as well. So
especially the part where he like kind of throws you off. You know?
Well, when the beats changes? Or
what does he say? Oh, like you hoes.
Oh, you hoes.
Remember who you talking to.
Saw the gang CEO. I got dick for you and you got blood for
he
you.
says, I got dick for you if I ain't working, girl. If I'm busy, the fuck no.
You need to find you someone else to call
when your bank account get low.
And it switches up again. You need to find
someone.
It was like 3 songs in one. I was like, shit.
That shit's hard.
I do wish 21 came on that song again, though.
That shit's hard, man.
21 had a short moment on that song. Even though it was good, I do wish 21 had a moment again at the end of that song. But we have the song regardless. It's still a moment, though.
All of you hoes better remember who you're talking to. It's the Slaughter Gang CEO. Oh, yeah,
Slaughter Gang CEO. Man.
I got dick for you and I got working, girl. That shit's hard, bro.
But now, speaking of more news, Gunna, we didn't talk about it here yet on the podcast. Gunna has been freed. Gunna is home. There's video of him home with his family members and everything. But he took an interesting situation. It was called an Alfred plea, I believe. And I'll read the Alfred plea a bit after this. But regardless, now people are questioning Gunna whether he is a snitch or not because of the fact that we have him on video saying that YSL is a gang. He confirmed that YSL is a gang and that they need to end. It's a gang that must end. He had to tell the lawyer, he had to tell the judge that. The judge asked him and he responded saying yes. But he's free. And that was a part of the deal for him to be free. This is an exchange between someone, I want to say maybe academics, and Gunna's lawyer. So they say, can you publicly address how Gunna's viral Yes Ma'am video affects Thug and YSL, if at all? The one where he's asked if YSL is a gang and if they committed crimes. Gunna's lawyer said, it doesn't affect anyone but my client, Gunna. Out of court statements at a plea hearing cannot come into evidence against someone else. He said, thank you for the response. Can I post this? Because there's a lot of misled people thinking Gunna's confirmation that YSL is apparently a gang dooms Jeffrey's defense. Yes, please do. Basically post this. Then he said, a question that keeps coming up is that, does this change anything if Gunna's called to testify against YSL? Can he be subpoenaed to testify? Yes, but he will take the Fifth Amendment and not testify. So, this is basically saying and clarifying for those who don't know, just like the Alfred plea reads, which let me actually look it up because I think a lot of people are miseducated on this. And regardless, the thing is this, if legally Gunna is affecting Young Thug and YSL's case, if he actually is snitching when it comes to the results, because you can snitch, but I would think that a snitch would actually be like 6ix9ine, like he snitched and then people got arrested. You would have to see results from it. You haven't seen necessarily any results from Gunna's words yet, but the internet doesn't care. Everyone on the internet is a thug, I guess. Everyone on the internet knows about street code. And everyone, we saw that guy that went viral throwing cheese at Gunna's car because I guess, he's a street guy. He's the street gateskeeper, I guess that guy was, because, and he's probably not going to play no Gunna music. God bless him. I was playing DS4 all weekend. I do not care. It's not that serious to me, let's be honest, because we're going to compare, let's say, Gunna putting the snitching aside, Gunna's music to 6ix9ine, 6ix9ine's music was just bad.
DS4 ain't that good.
Listen, you got to revisit that shit. Now you're gonna use him being a snitch as a excuse. The Alford plea, though. Let's read the Alford plea. Alford plea. Okay. I don't want to. Let's go to a legal website. I don't want to read off of fucking Wikipedia. Oh, look at this. A little pop up on here. Okay, so this is what Gunna took. And this is what I believe also, coincidentally, in the Meg Thee Stallion case, Kelsey Nicole, her ex-best friend, took as well. For those who don't know, let's read it here. The Alford plea is also known as a best interest plea. Registers as a formal admission of guilt towards charges in criminal court while the defendant simultaneously expresses their innocence towards those same charges. Like the similar to nolo contendere plea, an Alford plea skips the full process of a criminal trial because the defendant agrees to accept all ramifications of a guilty verdict. The main difference between a nolo contendere plea and an Alford plea is that the Alford plea, the defendant formally pleads guilty, while the nolo contendere plea, the defendant refuses to assert either guilt or innocence. This distinction is relevant because unlike a nolo plea, a formal admission of guilt under an Alford plea can be used against a defendant in future suits. Okay, so a best interest plea registers a formal admission of guilt towards charges in a criminal court while the defendant simultaneously expresses innocent towards those same charges. So this is specifically what Gunna did, the Alford plea. Now, this is different than just taking a regular plea. I guess a nolo contendere is probably one of the most popular pleas. I'm not too familiar with pleas, but that's what Gunna took. Now, people are going to question this. They don't know what plea it is. A lot of people don't care, right? There was someone that left an interesting comment. Let's see if we can find it about this situation. Is it this one? That is a good one right here, yeah. So, he can only plead the fifth in regards to crimes or activities that will implicate him. Please learn the law. His allocation established 3 out of 5 RICO criteria. 1, the gang itself exists and is indeed a gang. 2, the gang engages in criminal activities. 3, that proceeds from his talent were used to help the gang in the furtherance of the gang. Because the thing is this. It is a gang. He had to say it. You think that these people there's like almost 30 defendants, almost 30 people are in jail because of this YSL case. You think that this judge and the people prosecuting him are not knowledgeable and they don't have enough evidence for it to not be a gang? It's not a coincidence. Yeah, well, people get arrested for misdemeanors, etc., or like a wrongful lawsuit, etc., or someone goes to jail because wrongfully, shit happens. 30 people though? Let's be honest. There's a lot of people. 30 people. Someone has to be guilty of something if we're being genuinely honest. So, at the end of the day, they have to say that it is a gang because it is. Now, what are the charges going to be? We shall see what's going to happen to Young Thug. He's been in court for the past couple days. All week he's going to be in court. I think they're going to potentially reach a decision before Christmas. That's what they usually do end of the year because it's a holiday, so they want to maybe send people home. Gunna's home. Is he a snitch? Is he not? In my opinion, for me, it doesn't really fucking matter because when you look at the legalities of the situation, you still have to wait to see what Gunna's deal is, what the other actual co-defendants' deals are, what's going to happen with them all, and then you can tell if he actually is snitching. This is a separate situation from the prior snitching sort of cases. Now, he did say on camera, though, yes, ma'am, YSL is a gang. So that's gonna hurt his reputation, I guess, as a street rapper. But if I'm him, no longer say you're a street rapper. You're just a rapper, Gunna. That's it. Because you became a rapper, you gotta leave the streets behind you. But that's the thing, these rappers wanna be street and they wanna be a rapper at the same time. You're a millionaire, you're a business, you're no longer a street guy. That's it. But a lot of internet thugs are not gonna care and they're gonna just be, he's a snitch, don't play that snitch. Throw cheese at his car. Let's throw cheese at his car. I'm gonna play Gunna. I've been playing Gunna. I'm gonna play. I was playing to jump to the dead from south to the west. My money land, but the bed, yeah, all weekend. At the end of the day, he's a talented artist, and you know, I am not. I've never been. I'm not a gangster. I'm not a gangster. Maybe I guess gangsters can't listen to him. I guess I don't know. I don't know how this. I don't know what the rules are now. Right? People make rules online. I don't know. I don't know what this is. But Gunna's free. Free Young Thug. Hopefully that happens next. Right? That's
best believe he's gonna be getting a lot of cheese for the free. I'll tell you that.
Oh no, they're gonna leave a lot. They're gonna give him a lot of cheese comments too. A lot of cheese emojis are gonna be flooded up in those comments, no matter what. But
donate that cheese, bro.
Listen, now let's move on to what else. So over the weekend, I did see Avatar. I'm gonna upload a review to that I have. Probably tomorrow's at some point. I have to re-edit it because it got blocked. Some clip got. I don't know what the fuck is happening. But Avatar came out over the weekend. I recommend people watching it. You haven't watched it yet, Mar?
I still need to watch the first one.
You never watched the first Avatar?
Nah, I only watched like a part of it.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you should watch. That's good though, because you get to watch them both back to back now. And there's a third one coming out in 2 years.
I'll be excited.
And there's a fourth one coming out in 4 years.
Damn.
And there's a fifth one coming out in 6 years.
You lying.
So you got to catch up to it. I swear to God. They already filmed during the new Avatar when they were filming this one that just came out. They filmed 80% of the next one already. It's already done. And they did 10% of the one after that already. So they're filming this. They're cranking these bitches out. James Cameron is, he's taking advantage. He doesn't want people to wait 13 more years again like they did with this one. But I recommend people watching it without spoiling it. It's basically like you watch Titanic. So it's like he made Titanic, James Cameron too. So it's like Titanic mixed with Avatar 1. That's basically what you're going to get here. Amazing story of a family. I recommend everyone watching it. And if you can't, I watch it in IMAX 3D. It's a bit more.
3D fucks up my. It gives me
eyesight.
Headache,
There's a lot of people in the 3D when I went to watch it without the glasses. Probably because it fucked them up. Maybe they didn't realize how strong it was going to be on their eyes.
For me to watch
it's strong.
I usually put my glasses at the tip of my nose.
It's strong.
Because if I put it too close, it starts hurting my eyes and I get a headache.
I recommend it though because when the first Avatar came out, that's when they first started doing a lot of those. He created a lot of those actual, new technologies for the 3D effect in IMAX.
Yeah.
For that movie Avatar. That's why that movie was big. That movie, they put it in theaters mad time. This year they put it in the movie theaters again. I think a couple months ago it was in movie theaters again. The first Avatar, they always re-put it in theaters just for people to experience it. They could again.
Yeah, I need to watch it.
This new one is crazy, nigga. This new one is insane.
Yeah.
Bro, when they get into the underwaters,
you're talking to me.
I'm telling you just gotta watch it. It's called Way of Water, so it's not too much of a spoiler. It's Way of Water, so you see the trailer, they're underwater. That's all I'll say. Another sports update real quick. So NFL, Patriots fucking lost this weekend. Bill Belichick is going crazy. I don't know what's happening with the Patriots. You can make it to the wild card potential game. You're fumbling it though. You're probably not gonna make it to the wild card game. And if you don't make it to the wild card game, you're not making it to the playoffs. New England, we suck. We suck right now when it comes to New England sports. Patriots lost. Celtics lost last night. I don't know what's going on, but pray for us. Let's say that, right? What else can we talk about? Oh, Elon Musk. So, for those who don't know, Elon Musk, if you look up, did I pull it up? I don't think I pulled it up. Did I pull it up? Where's the Elon Musk situation? Elon Musk, if you go on his Twitter, he tweeted out a poll for people to vote for him to stay as the head of CEO of. Let's actually read it instead of talking dumb shit. Right here we have it. Elon Musk tweeted last night, "Should I step down as head of Twitter? I will abide by the results of this poll."
I'm sorry.
Here we have people voting. 17, almost 18 million people voted, and 57% of them said yes. 42% said no. Now, will we see results from this? He said that he will abide by the results of this poll. He still hasn't updated people, whether he's stepping down. He did say that before the results came out, he didn't have no one lined up, and it's not like he knew who else was going to be the head of CEO, the head of Twitter. And by head, for those who don't know, he means the CEO of Twitter. Doesn't mean he's not going to own it still. He's not selling this bitch. He's going to keep owning this bitch, but he's no longer going to be the face, according to this poll. everyone has been hating him. Specifically, there was a recent situation, Mr. Beast responded to this tweet because of a policy that happened where they prohibited people from promoting things such as follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, check out my Facebook profile. They don't want people cross-platforming. They don't want you to promote other platforms of social media on Twitter no more. So that's a horrible policy because why? No social media does that. They're trying to become a monopoly. Like, okay, you can only get stuff from here. It's like, okay, guys, that's OD.
Yeah, that's corny.
But then Elon said that we're going to revisit that policy. You're going to make changes. That policy is no longer going to be in play. So now he's kind of just scrambling. It's kind of like they announced something. That's the thing with Twitter. That's why it's like, I agree with how we said in here. Elon owns it. So Elon Musk wants to do whatever the fuck he wants with Twitter. He can do whatever the fuck he wants because he owns it. But it's frustrating for people who are users, especially people who rely on it for their day-to-day, like businesses, etc., because of the fact that there's new policies every day being announced. And then you have him tweeting, actually, no, you guys don't like that policy? Okay, then let's change it then. It's like, we're kind of just spitballing here. He's just spitballing every day.
Hey, man.
But he can do what the fuck he wants. That's the thing.
He can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And at the same time, if you guys don't like Twitter because of what's been happening, do like Elton John said, leave Twitter. He left Twitter. You know, if you don't want to be on Twitter, don't be on Twitter. But it is a weird thing. It is a weird thing, the way he's operating this Twitter shit. I knew, like, okay, he's going to own it. I had some expectations, like, it'll probably be cool, like Elon Musk owning Twitter. That sounds cool. I didn't expect it to be like this. Like, he's just spitballing shit. I'm like, okay, I guess we just got to ride the wave with this shit. But let's see. Is he going to step down? He made that poll. Even big decisions like that. Imagine we did this with bigger things, though. Let's imagine they were like, should we, or the president, imagine a presidential campaign. Voting for the president was just a poll, a Twitter poll. That's the thing. It makes it scary because you can have bots do it. That's why he announced today another new policy. Every day a new policy. He's like the only verified accounts. Even if you pay for it, you can pay for it. The paid verified accounts gets a vote on the polls only when it comes to big decisions.
Okay.
So that eliminates bots. And now it's like, okay, you care about this? Pay $8 and you actually get to be involved. I like that idea because it's smart. It makes people want to actually become, it's business savvy.
That's fine.
It works for business.
Yeah.
But who knows? Will we actually end up getting huge decisions being made with this? Time shall see. The two biggest decisions so far have been, if he does step down, CEO of Twitter was decided with this poll, and also bringing Trump back was decided with this poll. Even though Trump doesn't even want to use the Twitter account, he is back because of a poll. What else can we talk about? Breaking news. We have the situation, another trial, not just Gunna. We have Tory Lanez versus Meg Thee Stallion. The trial has started. I believe today was day 6. And there was a couple updates. Let's look at the Shade Room. Number one news source for this type of information. E.J. King testifies he repeatedly urged Meg Thee Stallion to leave Kylie Jenner's party the night of the shooting. For those who don't know, EJ, I believe, is her former stylist, famous celebrity stylist, EJ. He was telling Meg Thee Stallion, according to him, to leave the party. This is where the shooting incident happened between Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion. In my opinion, nothing's been proven yet. I do think that this case, the more it passes, Meg is looking worse and worse and worse. And Tory Lanez is looking a bit, I don't want to say better and better, but a little bit better and better. She is still looking worse and worse. It's still looking like he potentially shot her. But then everything else surrounding it, like whether it was an accident or not, whether he shot her with her holding a gun, I think that could be potentially a thing. She possibly accidentally shot herself or helped him shoot her. We still don't know because it was like a tussle for the gun. Right? What else? There was a couple things that happened today. Important day. Okay, let's listen to this. You don't hear nothing, right?
No.
All right, how about now?
Tory with 2 new felony counts of intimidating a witness, 1 for intimidating Meg, 2 for intimidating Kelsey. They want these charges added to the criminal complaint, and they want these charges to go to the jury at this trial. The judge said, what? Hold up now. We just finished pretty much all the testimony. By the way, there's about 1 day of testimony left, maybe 2. And you guys want to add 2 new counts for what? Based on what? How long have you had this information? They said, well, we know that he's been threatening to pay them $1 million, and we had that information a while ago, but we didn't know how they were going to testify. The judge said, no, that's not how this works. You cannot add these charges to this trial right now. It would be so unfair to the jury to hear, to the defendant to hear that this is what you're trying to do. So the judge denied it. If they want to charge him with intimidating a witness, they can do that with a separate case. It's not going to happen.
This is a mess. This is a mess. I'm so surprised that her legal team is doing things like this. This is so random. They're really trying to do this, and then you got the judge. Like, I feel like it's going to make the judge kind of maybe feel, or the jury, because the jury is going to be the ultimate as well, kind of feel like they're just trying to like maybe victimize him, like force it, like doing extra shit like this. Like, let's work with the facts rather than adding to things. And there we have it. 2 additional charges were being attempted by the prosecutors to add to Tory's case, and the judge said no. That was all today. And like he said, there's about 1 or 2 days left of this, testimony, and then we're gonna have the juries decide, etc. Tory Lanez trial has yet to resume. Judge and attorneys have been in chambers for the better part of half an hour. I believe we're waiting on Meg Thee Stallion's EJ. Okay, so that was earlier in the day when they were waiting for EJ to take the stand. And look at this information. LA County District Attorney is looking for Meg Thee Stallion's former bodyguard after he failed to make an appearance in court. This man might be in Bermuda or in the Bahamas. No one knows where he's at. This is the bodyguard that allegedly Tory Lanez texted saying to the bodyguard that he's sorry for what happened. And also the bodyguard that I believe Kelsey or Meg Thee Stallion, either one of them texted indicating, letting them know, since he's the bodyguard, Meg's been shot. So this guy has information, but he's hiding. He's not dead, God forbid, because we saw him, I think last month he was in Qatar at the World Cup. So people are like, what's going on with this man? What's happening? Look at this. They've been looking for a while. He was scheduled to testify. Yesterday he was supposed to testify. Today he was supposed to testify. He is missing. Justin Edison. Justin Edison, if you're listening, they're looking for you. Turn yourself in. Turn yourself in, Justin. They're looking for you. This is a mess. What else? A juror, that's someone from the jury, was seen in the elevator with Tory Lanez and his team. So people drew speculations today, like, oh my God, he's paying them off or something. But there was people that were there, witnesses that said they were in the elevator together and that there was no exchange between them. It was just awkward because like, oh shit, they took the same elevator. The jury, stepped in. But then they're going to throw everything out there. More likely this probably was allegedly Meg's team. Oh, for sure. Like, oh, look at it. Watch out. Tory got the juror in the elevator. For sure. And I personally don't hate on it. I get it. If you're illegally, you have to win this case. Someone is going to get charged for something. Someone is going to be made out to be a liar because they both had 2 complete different stories. So we have to see what's happening and what's going to happen. And we're going to know soon. So this is going to be exciting, juicy. Will the world go back to listening to Tory Lanez music? Potentially. There's so many things happening. It's like if we try to break down this case, we'll be here all day. Let's talk about, this is funny. This was hilarious. So those who haven't seen this, legendary older R&B artist Lyfe Jennings has gone viral for this mess. This was Lyfe Jennings at a concert. A concert attender at the Lyfe Jennings concert said this, posted this wanting their money back. They were like, what the heck is going on? I can't believe I went to this concert. This was Lyfe Jennings performing. Bro, he's just screaming. He's just screaming in that poor girl's face. That's not singing. Bro, that's not singing. He's just screaming at the girl. And there's another clip of him screaming again. Bro, this must be his thing. I think he just does this. Like, I don't know. We don't know what's going on here. Look at this. I guess it's like this is how we perform now. I did not know that R&B legends, R&B singers are doing this at concerts. If I would have known, I would have been signed up and I would have gone on tour without an R&B album because I feel like I could sing better than this. You've heard me sing. Do you think I could sing a little bit better than this, Mar? A little bit better than this?
You can give us a competition.
That's what I'm saying.
Give us a competition.
Listen, I'll tell you this much. I'll definitely wear a better outfit. This man is wearing some fake Yeezys. I've never seen Yeezys this yellow. They have yellow Yeezys, but I don't think they have these Yeezys, bro. Those are very yellow. I don't think they have yellow. Do you remember any pair that's yellow?
Not
right?
No, just the
not that yellow.
Butters or whatever the fuck.
This man is wearing fake Yeezys. Now I'm not gonna wear any Yeezys because I'm not wearing Nazi shoes anymore. But I wouldn't wear fake ones either. But there we have Lyfe Jennings. I don't know what's going on. Someone needs to help this man. This is very crazy. Like this is midlife crisis shit. If anyone is performing at a concert, imagine we go see Party Next Door like this, and Party Next Door comes out.
Best believe what I got in my hand, I'm throwing at him.
But we're gonna throw tomatoes. We're gonna throw our socks at this man's head. We're gonna throw shoes at this man's head. Yeah. We paid for this shit. Who is paying for this shit?
Fuck out of here.
No. That shit needs to end. But I guess he's a legend, so people kind of let it slide.
Oh God.
What else to discuss? Okay, new music. Let's definitely talk. I think that's the last topic of the day that I listed at least. Yeah, new music. Want to make sure I don't miss nothing. But yeah, new music. For those who didn't listen to the new music this weekend that came out, every week we have new music dropping. So make sure to check out the Ab-Soul album. Have you listened to the Ab-Soul album yet, Herbert?
I've started it.
You like it so far?
Yeah.
Very, very emotional album. I like parts of it. I don't love it overall. I think that, man, for the wait that we've been waiting on, I thought he was going to come a little bit different. But again, it's a personal album.
It's very personal. He's gone through some stuff.
Yeah.
And it's like Ab-Soul is not for everyone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ab-Soul's not for everyone. Is an acquired taste. He's a great artist.
Actually, let's watch that clip now you're talking about it. He talked about suicide.
The interview. Yeah,
so for those who don't know, during the Charlemagne the God interview, I believe at 24-minute mark, I recommend go watching it. First of all, when Charlemagne the God sits down with someone, personal one-on-one, there's really good interviews. And I'm glad that he spoke to Ab-Soul because Charlemagne the God really advocates for mental health awareness. And Ab-Soul has been going through a lot of mental health issues. And this is him talking about this specifically, literally attempting to kill himself. But then he looks at it in a different perspective. But then he also acknowledges the possibility of, obviously, it's suicide attempt because you literally, listen to it here for those who haven't watched it yet.
If you will. And that was the only way I was going to be able to put that vape down, bro. So it wasn't even about, ain't nobody going to rehab for a damn vape pen. You know what I'm saying? That shit expensive as hell. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go to rehab for it. But that was the only way I was going to be able to put that shit down, bro. I know that for
by attempting to complete suicide?
No, like just that, like I'm not going to say attempting to suicide. Mm-hmm. I feel as though God sat my bitch ass down. You said what you had to say. It brought you down to size. It made you vulnerable enough. You're famous. You're Ab-Soul. Fuck all that, man. You get what I'm saying? You got what you needed to say. Now let's get back to it. Mm-hmm. Sit down and shut up. I lost my I ain't even got this is a flipper. You know what I'm saying? It's not even I ain't even got my implants yet. My drawers fucked up. Like I got a lot of work to do still. My whole leg is I'm about 85%.
Got the fresh Timbs though. You got some fresh Timbs.
Reconstructed all the way to my pelvis. Everything but my knee. If my knee would have, it doesn't even make sense that my knee wasn't affected. My femur, everything was affected except my knee. If my knee would have been affected, I might not be walking.
How tall was
I did
the
not
building?
get any brain damage. What? I jumped off a freeway overpass, man. It was about 50 feet.
Wow.
I think a car broke my fall.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No brain damage. It just, this guy, like, that was, all right, bro. Yeah. Now sit down and shut up. Take it all in, like, relax. You blessed, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that my love, my family, like.
Charlamagne's eyes, his reaction is like, like this man really just said this. Because he said it multiple times in interviews that he wanted to have this specific conversation. He had multiple interviews, but this specific conversation, he wanted to have it with Charlamagne. So revealing the actual suicide attempt for the first time ever was with Charlamagne the God. And there we have it, man. A very, very sad situation. I'm so like proud and like respect the fuck out of TDE for somehow, some way keeping that under wraps.
Yeah.
Because we see tragic moments, or just potential controversial moments happen all the time, right? I'm trying to think of one that was kept kind of under the wraps, wasn't addressed too much, was when Frank Ocean's brother died on a car accident. Condolences to him. I would think it was like last year, and there was photos of Frank Ocean there, etc. They kept that very under hush. He never had to speak about it. That's a very personal thing. Another thing that happened was Isaiah Rashad with the leaking of the sex tape. So then that kind of forced him to come out about his sexuality and his pleasures. At whatever he wants to do, he does. And now we have this situation from the same camp as Isaiah Rashad, TDE, keeping it under wraps though, where you almost lost an artist literally because of their own battles.
Yeah.
Ab-Soul literally jumping from a freeway overpass. That means that's a highway, right? The freeway, the highway, probably those highway bridges that gets high, kind of intersect. But that's amazing how they kept that, quiet, because imagine, God forbid, imagine we hear that. Like that news, or even not, God forbid, but even that news as it is, TDE rapper from California, Ab-Soul, in a hospital for attempting suicide.
That'd be fucking wild.
Bro, people would be so sad and so like, what the heck? Yeah. And at the same time, you can tell like they're so genuine because they're not seeking clout. They could have potentially put it, all right, this is going to come out, guys. Let's just put it out. Oh, will probably help promotion. Like, okay. And in the future, people will be like, oh, the next album's got to be real shit. Then let's listen to it. But then he used the moment of the album to then reveal it. Yeah. The other way around, It's like he lets the music become the actual manifestation of his, his life. The art, it's himself, and he went through it, so he has the right to share it. So prayers to Ab-Soul. We love you, brother. We met you a couple years ago out here in Rhode Island. Yeah, man. We really, really respect the fuck out of you, your artistry. One of our favorite artists. I've always said that he's one of the best rappers to ever touch a mic. And then when I said it during the reaction, when he does do verses on those Black Hippie freestyle remixes, etc., he always had the best verse. Kendrick's Kendrick, but he would always have a verse that would kind of like be like, shit.
You gotta study it.
Bro, always. He always had like a better verse, a more interesting verse than everyone on TDE whenever they did a posse cut. And that's just a fact. He just hasn't had a hit. J-Rock has hits now. Schoolboy Q always had hits. Kendrick Lamar always had hits. SZA always had hits. Isaiah Rashad, he's up and coming, He probably does have a song. You can argue a couple of his songs are more popular than probably any Ab-Soul song, like Ab-Soul by himself. Yeah. So that's the thing. We haven't seen that with Ab-Soul yet. But he's independent. He's the only independent artist on TDE. Every artist on TDE signed to a major deal. He's the only artist that's independent, is just managed by TDE. Special contract. No one's known that. And so he revealed it this time around with this rollout too. Yeah. So all the money from the old music has always been his 100%. That's why I guess he's maintained and been able to stay quiet for 6 years, So, God bless Ab-Soul, and that's really much it. We do have Central C. Check out the Central C new song, amazing song. His bitch is still gay. For people wondering, Central C's bitch is still gay. She's still gay. I think she's gayer than ever. He said in this new song because she left him, so now she's really gay. And Kendrick Lamar, another former TDE artist, dropped a new music video. Beautiful music video for that song. Count me out. I love when you count me out. But there we have it. Cap, any last words, Marlon? Any holiday wishes for the people listening? Christmas?
Yeah, stay safe. Enjoy the holidays. And don't take your bed for granted. Yeah. I'm fucking dying.
Marlon's about to go knock out. In an empty house.
I'm so tired.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, but you do have the dog. Shout out to the dog.
Shout out to my boy Benji.
Shout out to Benji. And there we have it. That's Cap, episode 63. We love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Make sure to subscribe, comment down below, share your opinion. Make sure to cop merch if you're interested in merch. We have merch. And also, make sure to subscribe to Patreon if you guys want to support us, support the channel, support the studio. And there we have it. Until next week.
They gon' love me for my ambition.